Police in South Africa have arrested more than 20 people believed to be the instigators in the deadly riots that rocked South Africa in July last year. The mass arrest was part of a massive high-tech investigation to net the perpetrators, and more arrests are set to be made in weeks to come. It's been just over a year since tens of thousands of people embarked on mass looting and destruction in KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng, causing more than 50 billion rand in economic damage.
The riots were believed to have stemmed from former President Jacob Zuma's arrest, and at the time, South African president termed the riots as an insurrection. South Africa, and particularly the KwaZulu-Natal province, continues to reel from the damage. According to police stats, 354 people were killed in the deadly riots. Joining us this morning is journalist and editor Dr. Candice Bailey to give us more. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Morning, guys.
Now, talk to us about the massive investigation that netted in these alleged perpetrators. How did this come about?
The arrests are really part of what we're seeing, heavy lifting on the part of the police over the last year. What we saw is that the police's organized crime investigations unit, which we call the Hawks in South Africa, have been working on this case for over a year. But what they've done is they've pulled in several other units from the police, high-profile, specialized units, that is. So we've seen the specialized commercial crimes unit being involved, the priority crimes unit being involved. We've seen cyber crimes, digital forensics being involved, as well as the National Prosecuting Authority. So all these people, all these units within the police have really banded together to get from the reports at the weekend about these arrests is that they've really used social media posts and particularly the help of Twitter to be able to net these perpetrators. We understand that they used the posts of the instigators. They were able to link them to their email addresses, to their cell phone numbers, and then eventually to their physical addresses and their locations during the time of the violence to be able to link them to these incidents. And that's really quite a high-profile tech investigation for the police to engage in over the past year.
Well, it seems like a lot of work was done. But what do we know about these people who have been arrested? Is there any of them that maybe be prominent people?
So at the moment, also, all the arrests have happened in KZN area. We've seen the perpetrators, the 20 perpetrators are between the ages of 25 and 45. One of the most prominent people to be arrested is the ANC's Youth League leader. His name is Sanele Masuku. He's a 29-year-old man. And what we understand is that at the time of the protests last year, there was a social media post, a video of him instructing truck drivers to blockade a road. And what his arrest shows is that they were now able to somehow link him to that post and link him as an instigator of one of these of the protests. And that's quite a significant arrest for the police.
Now that we speak about prominent names, there were also reports about Jacob Zuma's daughter in some way supporting this with posts that she put on social media. Can you confirm if an investigation is being made, concerning her?
So the police it has come up, you're right, Oliver, it has come up in the media. They haven't confirmed that they are looking into it yet, but it's understood that they are looking into social media posts of instigators. Now, yesterday, the Jacob Zuma Foundation released a statement saying that it was a tragedy that they were now extending the attack on Jacob Zuma to his children, particularly Duduzile. But at this point, police have not confirmed that they are investigating her yet, but it looks like it may be on the cards.
All right, so what are the next steps that we're expecting? Do we also expect to see these people in court pretty soon?
So we saw them in court on Friday. 20 of them were in court. They got 3,000 Rand bail each. What we now know is that we are going to see they will be back in court on the 26th of August. But we are also expecting some more arrests in the rest of the country. Police have indicated that they may net another 60 people in other provinces. So in Gauteng, the Northwest Province, the Northern Cape, the Western Cape as well. And they will then, it looks like that will then be a case that will run across the different provinces, and they will then try and secure prosecutions.
Finally, 354 people killed, lots of billions of property damaged. How are the people who have been affected by this, how are they reacting to this news?
You know, it's really a sign for them that the police are taking it seriously. The damage that has been affected, the losses that they've incurred. I think that they are now seeing the outcome of this. I think people are also a little bit not hesitant, but they are cautious and waiting for the outcome of the case to see, you know, that these people are actually netted. But I think that it's welcome news for them. You know, the perpetrators will face charges such as arson, incitement, as well as you know, conspiracy to commit public violence. So these are serious charges that these people will be facing. But I think that people want to see the outcome to be able to feel secure that, you know, this something has really happened.
Dr. Candice Bailey, it's always a delight to have you join us. Thank you. We certainly will be following up with the story and seeing, you know, how this eventually turns out for those who have been arrested in South Africa. I beg your pardon.
Thanks so much.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day.